Hi everyone, Daniel from Homegrown in Australia. So it's the 9th of November and I'm in the outer eastern suburbs of Melbourne here in Victoria in Australia, and this is the time we get our cherries. I've made a couple of videos on the cherries just to share with the experience that I've had with 3 different varieties in my back garden. Originally when I built the house, I was told by my builder to plant some cherry trees. The kids will love it, and I haven't regretted that. For those that have watched other videos, I've got a lot of fruit trees, but the cherry tree is kind of special. They're obviously more expensive fruit to buy in the shops, and there's nothing like just being able to walk up to the tree and pick a fresh cherry. So my experience, so the one we're looking at here right now is the Stella. And in my previous videos, I've talked about how the Starkrimson from the Fleming's nursery, which sells right throughout Australia as I understand it, is or has been more prolific for me. It's grown a little bit faster. It's blossomed a lot heavier than the Stella or the Lapins cherry tree. And as you can see, I've got these behind nets. And so, yeah, it would have been my pick of cherry tree. Now this season we've had a lot of rain just as the cherries were coming on, and I've got an interesting observation which suggests to me that probably the Lapins or the Stella is a little bit more robust, and I'm going to just share that with you. So here I have the Starkrimson, and I've just taken the nets off it. Now I have had a bird in the net, so the bird did get some of the cherry trees. And it's really hard to see the cherries under the foliage. But there's some beautiful looking cherries on here as well. But what I have noticed, and there's one sort of in there, is because of the rain, the Starkrimson appears to be more prone to mold problems and splitting problems. So I've picked one just in my hand here, so you can see the split. In the cherry. Now when I was a kid, I used to pick cherries up at Sylvan with the Italian farmers, and during my summer holidays on the weekends, and they used to dread the rain just as the cherries were coming on, and this is the reason why, because they do split and it spoils them for sale. Now I'll still eat that. They're still yummy, but the Starkrimson definitely seems to be more prone to that. So yeah, so we've got the Starkrimson, we've got the Stella, which we just had a quick look at those cherries there, and we've got the Lapins. And last year the Lapins was definitely, let's see, they're really covered up by the leaves here, but they were a week or 2 behind the Stella, and definitely a couple of weeks behind the Starkrimson. So it gives me a bit of a staged crop, albeit within a very tight time frame. I am still getting, I had dusted these. You can see here I've got a cherry slug. I had dusted these with ash a couple of weeks ago, but the cherry slugs come back, and I'm gonna, as I pick the crop, I'll give them another dusting just to kill off the cherry slug of ash just out of a fireplace. But yeah, so looking forward to picking this tree. We'll see how much we get this year. It looks a lot lighter than last year. Last year we got about 2 bowls of this size, maybe a little bit bigger. But we'll see how we go this year, and I'll put it down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Hope you found that interesting. We'll catch you later. Bye.